Midweek word on Wednesday, here we go. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Queen Alita. Welcome to the channel. Today I have a word to share with you guys based on a dream that I had on February the 10th. Let's just verify that. Absolutely the 10th. And yeah, this week the Lord is really sending me back to a lot of dreams that I've had, and I'm just I normally come on here and I do maximum three videos a week. Sometimes I just do two, but for some reason He's got me coming on here every day with new words. So here we are again. This word is going to be obviously not for everyone, so please guys, always remember to take every prophetic word before the Lord. Let Him, or ask God to confirm the word for you if you really believe it's for you. That relationship between you and Him is the most important relationship you can ever have, and it will help you. That's going to be like your saving grace. Like if you can hear God's voice, because He's always speaking to us, then you will know which way to go and which way to turn, and who to listen to and who not to listen to, and what to take in and what not to take in. You'll know what to do. Okay, it's not always easy to hear God's voice, I know, but He comes through. He always comes through one way or the other. So really practice that. And for some of you, this word could be confirmation of what God is telling you, which is awesome. Make sure that you go to Him for your strategies. You go to Him to answer your questions. I don't have the full story, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, I don't have the full story, because then it allows you room to have a beautiful relationship with the Lord. So that's really a good thing. All right, so let's get into the dream. Like I said, I had this dream on February 10th. In this dream, I was getting ready to go somewhere with two people, two of my sisters, right? We were getting ready to go somewhere together. And this place wasn't going to be a permanent place. It was actually going to be a very short stay. It was going to be, in transit on the way to something else, right? So I remember packing and thinking about all the things that I wasn't ready with, in terms of I didn't have the right attire for where we were going. I think there may have even been some beach wear involved, so I was thinking how I just don't have any bikinis, I don't have any new ones, I haven't bought any. And then while I was thinking about that and packing, one of my sisters had already done that. So I had this vision in the dream of her in the store buying her swimwear, and I was thinking, okay, when I get to where we're going, I'll get some swimwear there and anything else that I need. And then I was also thinking about how unhealthy I was feeling. Like, man, I need to just I should have taken more time to really take care of my body. And then I was done packing the one suitcase, and then I got to the next one, and I remember thinking, okay, so this is the second one. We can only take two suitcases, not more than two. And I just said to my sisters, make sure that whatever we have fits into the second one. Whatever's left for us to pack fits into the second one. And because we can't all have all these suitcases, it has to be these two. And that was pretty much the dream. So this morning as I lay in bed, the Lord brought this dream back to mind. And I did title the dream. I titled it En Route. En route to the promise. Is it en route or en route? Oh, you gotta love English. I should have looked up how to pronounce it, but I'll put it on the screen and you guys will see what I'm talking about. So so this is really tied to some of the videos that I've done in the past, and really your journey, to those who it's for. So there are videos that I've put out where I spoke about being in a place of transition, and even being in kind of like a Job season, which is over for many of you. I know it's not. If this word is for you, then you are no longer in your Job season. You are out of that. You're stepping into blessing, or you've already stepped into a time of blessing and just being replenished, and God restoring everything that was taken away. You're getting your recompense. You are being reinstated, right? You're getting back everything that you lost. And there's going to be an acceleration of that happening, by the way, for many of you. But so many of you have been in transition, so it's tied to those videos where I spoke about, the transition coming to an end, you coming out of that Job season. And for many of you, there's going to be a place that you need to go to. And please do pray about this, because I'm just going to say it like that and leave it. God is the one who's going to help you understand what that means for you. So you're going to have to go somewhere, and it's like you have the support system. So my sisters in the dream represent a support system. So for some of you, you may not physically be going somewhere with people. They may just be with you in support. They're there with you. They are praying for you. They minister to you. They speak over your life. These are people that you trust, that God has brought into your life to journey with you to an extent. So you may be on your own, but you have these people in your circle, and they're with you. They're like your sisters in Christ, and for the men, they're your brothers in Christ, and they're kind of like helping you and ushering you into your next phase, your next season. So I don't want to put it that way, because you are in your next season. They're really helping you to get physically to where you need to get to. And so when I look at the dream in terms of, just not feeling like I wasn't ready, like I hadn't gone to buy the swimwear, I needed to be healthier, I believe that the Lord was showing through that even though you may feel like things are happening so suddenly, and that you're not prepared for it, and you've really been wanting things to happen suddenly, and all of a sudden it's coming. I really believe, and there's two layers to this part of the dream, to what it means. So the first part is that where you are going, you will get all the things that you need, so don't worry about it. Where you are going, you'll be able to focus on your health and just restoring your body and being okay physically, and just being all around better. You are in a healing process because of what you've been through, so it is going to take time. And I know that for a lot of you, it even impacted you physically. So the Lord is saying, don't worry that you were not able to do it, because you were going through a lot. So now you're going to be able to do it. You're getting that opportunity, and even where you're going now, that is actually your opportunity to do it. And for some of you, I believe God was actually highlighting the season, the time when you were actually going to move physically to wherever He's sending you to move. And I believe He was pointing to late spring or early summertime. So May, June, around there, that's when you start to see this thing happening, and it's going to come quite quickly. It's going to happen suddenly. So that's what that part, I sense God was saying. It's also a time. He's marking the time for some of you. So yeah, and the 2 suitcases, before I forget, the 2 suitcases, I wrote here in my notes that it's a confirmation of the witness. So the double witness. So like I had the 2 sisters, my 2 sisters in the dream, that's a double witness. You're currently going through a process where you have someone witnessing what you're going through, and the Lord was confirming that double witness. He was confirming the partnership, because 2 is union as well. It can be division, of course, but it's and of course the division aspect applies to this word as well, because you are being moved. So there's a division, there's a dividing. You're coming out of a certain place that you were at, and you're being moved. There's going to be that clear distinction between the place of lack and the place of promise and abundance, the place where you were trained and you were refined and you were put through the fire, to the place where you are going to flourish and flow and have all your blessings come to pass, right? So that dividing of the 2 seasons of that's where you are. You're right in the middle of that right now, and you're moving into the space that brings you into that the fullness of the season, right? So it also, the 2 also represents, again, that union, that partnership with Jesus, and the double portion, portion of restoration. When Job was restored, he wasn't just restored to what he was before. He had more. He was given a double portion, I believe it was. So that is the significance of the 2 suitcases. And I believe that's the word for today, friends. I didn't want to come on here long. Like I said, it's so unusual for me to come day after day after day with the word. But I felt that God was prompting me to put this word out for those who need to hear it and who need to understand where they're at in their journey. Some of you may have thought that you're going directly to a certain place, but God is detouring you, and that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the process. That detour is to help you to recuperate, to get into a better state, mentally, physically, emotionally, to have the things that you need. And again, it's going to be so short-lived. It was a very brief trip that we were preparing for, so know that it's going to be short-lived. God is not prolonging anything. It's just part of the journey, and you need it. You need the time to recuperate. So that's the word. I really pray that it's blessed you, and always remember that God is such a good Father. Oh, before I end the video, I just want to thank everybody who does sow into this ministry. I am just truly grateful and so blessed by that, guys, because there's been a lot happening in my life, and obviously I haven't been able to share a lot of it with you because it's been happening. It's current things, and I'd rather wait. Obviously the Lord is also telling me wait, you can't just be sharing everything, but it's, you know, I'll be able to give you guys the details and be able to explain what you're sowing and all the things that you guys do, your prayers, your positivity have been to me in this season. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that. And now I'll end the video. Always remember, God is a good Father. He loves you so much because you, my friend, are so deeply special to Him.
Still